guys, I hope you're doing well today. I am sorry my voice is a little bit scratchy. I'm still sick. I've been sick for maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and not getting much better, so my voice is still a little bit scratchy. But this is going to be my products I've hit pan on number 16, and I can't believe I've done 16 of these videos. This is actually going to be all eyeshadows, and in these videos I talk about the products that I've hit pan on since the last video of these that I've done. So these are all newer products. I mean, I've had these products for a while, but they're new additions and new pans to this series, so I'm excited to share all my pretty pans with you. And before I get into it, I just want to let you know that I am doing a giveaway on my Instagram. I posted it this morning on Friday, what day is it? The 16th? Friday, August 16th, so it's on my Courtney K Beauty Instagram as well as my Courtney K MUA Instagram, so you have 2 chances to enter on each of the posts that I post of the giveaway, because I do kind of follow up and post more before the giveaway ends. So please enter if you're interested. There's a nice variety of products there. But anyway, let's get into the video. So I'm going to start off with my only single eyeshadow that I have, and this is my Jordana Powder eyeshadow in the shade Ivory. This is what the packaging looks like, and I have used the crap out of this, as you can see. So this is how much pan I have on it. It is almost done. I just would have to repress it, and I think I could probably finish it in like 3 weeks or so. It's a nice shade to set my eyeshadow primer and highlight my brow bone with it. And I would repurchase this again. I have gone through it really quickly just because I use it like almost every day. I also go back and forth between this one and another one that I'll show you. But I have hit pan on this Jordana eyeshadow. And now moving on to eyeshadow palettes. So I have my Anasazi Sultry eyeshadow palette. I have included this in this series previously, but I only have one eyeshadow that I've hit pan on in here. So here's what my palette currently looks like. And the shade I've hit pan on is the shade here in Cyborg, which is a really fun, like, purpley silver shade. And it does actually look pretty neutral on the lids as well. It's a very interesting shade, but I do really like it. And I've hit pan on it, but I actually haven't used it since I've hit pan on it. It's a nice color. It's just more cool tones, and I tend to wear warm tones, as you can see here. So let me just swatch this real quick for you. So here's what it looks like. It kind of has more taupe in it as well. It's a very interesting silver color, but I do like it. It's really pretty for cool toned looks. And this palette does have a lot of pan on it. I have 2 current pans, and then I've also finished 4 different eyeshadows in here. I do like this palette a lot, and it is a really pretty neutral palette, and I think this is going to be the palette that I actually pan next year. I'm sure if you've seen this series, you've also seen this palette in there a lot, and this is my ABH Cosmetics Weekend Festival eyeshadow palette. This is my favorite colorful palette that I have in my collection. And here's what my palette currently looks like. So the shade that I've hit pan on most recently is the shade Wicked right here, which is this really pretty purple shade. It is a little bit more sheer, and I think it does look really nice on the lids. It kind of gives a more like duochrome kind of look because it has some blue shimmers in it. I really like this palette. The shimmers are really soft, and not all of them are super like metallic, but they do have a really nice formula. They blend really well. So here is a swatch of the Wicked shade from BH, and it's a really pretty color. If you like purple, I'm sure you'd really like this one. It's kind of like a royal purple, and I love the blue shift that it has. The next palette that I have is my Milani Most Love Matte Eyeshadow Palette. The packaging has like scratches and like fingerprints on it, so sorry it's not that clean. But I've hit pan on 2 different shades in here, and these actually do have shade names. I just realized that on the back. So here's what my palette looks like. And I've hit pan on the shades Fancy Vanilla, and then the shade down here, and this is in the shade Toast of the Town. And this is a really nice neutral, warm toned, and cool toned matte eyeshadow palette, and I do like the shades a lot. They perform really well. I typically use this Fancy Vanilla shade to set my brow bone and use as a brow highlight, so very similar to the Jordana shade. And I've actually been using this shade in Toast of the Town in my eyebrows. I prefer an eyebrow powder just because it's super easy. If I was better at my brows, I'd probably be using pencils more and maybe pomades, but I'm just very lazy with my brows, and this shade is a little bit warm, but it does work in my brows fairly nicely. I do like this palette a lot. I need to play with like these purpley shades right here, but so far I've hit pan on Fancy Vanilla and the Toast of the Town shades. And I did just swatch the Toast of the Town matte brown shade, and it's so soft and smooth. I haven't swatched these in a while, but they just feel so nice, and this is what the color looks like. So it is a mid-toned neutral brown. I pan on 2 shades in my Profusion Metallics palette. I have been absolutely loving this palette the last few months. It is so pretty. It is an all metallic eyeshadow palette, and here's what mine looks like. I love these. These shadows are so nice and soft, and they're very metallic. There's a couple duds in here, like this pink shade right here. I actually have not used this pink on my eyes, but it just doesn't swatch amazingly. But the two shades that I've hit pan on are Conquest and Destiny. They are neutral, bronzy, metallic shades. The Destiny shade is a little bit more cool toned, and then the Conquest shade is a little bit more warm toned. And I just swatched these on my hand, and they actually look super similar, but on my eyes they look a little bit different. So this is the shade in Destiny right here, and then Conquest. As you can see, they're super beautiful. I love a good champagne-y bronzy shade like that. It's perfect for your lids. If you want to do like a very glowy look with your face, it's nice to just pop something really pretty and shimmery on your lids. I love this palette so much. I'm going to be done with the shade Destiny soon because it's almost done. It's like super close to being finished. I'll probably have it done in about like 3 or 4 days if I just use it consistently. And then I'll move on to the Conquest shade. Probably didn't need both these shades in the palette, but I'm happy they're in there because I love them so much. I have one eyeshadow in my ABH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. I haven't been using this palette as much because I'm currently panning my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, and I've also been getting a ton of use out of my Profusion Metallics eyeshadow palette. I still love this one, but these have really nice formulas as well. But anyway, I've hit pan on one shade since my last update, and this is the shade Pisces. And this is what my palette currently looks like. So I only have 2 pans, but my most recent one is the shade Pisces right here. And I just swatched out the shade Pisces, and it looks very similar to the Profusion colors that I just showed, but it's again a bronzy champagne-y color. I love it. I love a good shade like this all over the lid, and then blend it out with some warm tones or even some neutrals in the crease. I think it looks beautiful. I need to get more use out of this palette. Hopefully once I finish a few more shades in the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, I'll use this palette a little bit more. And lastly, for eyeshadow palettes, I have my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. This is the palette that I'm currently panning. I also have a glitter quad after this, but I decided to just show like actual eyeshadows. But anyway, this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm currently panning this, so you'll see that there is a ton of pan on it currently. So this is what my palette currently looks like. You're getting a sneak peek. I did post my Pan That Palette update a week ago. If you want to check that out, I'll link it up in the cards. But I've hit pan on several shades since I did post my last products I've hit pan on video. So I've hit pan and used up the shades Beam and Light. I've hit pan on the shade Butter right here, which is a warm toned orangey brown shade. I've hit pan on the shade in Firework, which is a coppery color. I've also hit pan on the shade Mocha. It is a, it's not a super dark brown, but it is a more warm-toned, darker matte brown. And I've also hit pan on Meeks, which is a beautiful darker bronze color, and then Hustle, which is a taupey purple. I don't even know what kind of color this is, but it's not my favorite, but I did actually hit pan on it, and this is the shade Hustle. Forgot I did hit pan on the shade of Royalty as well, which is this purple shade. It's only a tiny bit of pan. You might not even be able to tell that much on camera, but I did hit pan on it. And then here they are all swatched out. This purple shade down here is Royalty, and then there's Meeks, Hustle, Mocha, Firework, and Butter from left to right. So there's a nice variety here. Most of them are warm tones. There's a couple cool tones on the side right here. This palette's gotten a ton of use from me because I have been panning it. If I wasn't panning it, there probably wouldn't be as much pan on here. But I am enjoying panning it, but I am kind of excited to be finished with it because I've had this for about 2 years now. I feel like some of the mattes don't blend as well as they should. I love the shimmers in here. The shimmers are great, but some of these like darker brown shades, this one has hard pan on it. Mocha is not the best to blend out. But overall, it's a good palette. I'm happy that I bought it, and I'm going to be happy when I'm finished with it as well. And then the last item that I've hit pan on recently is my NYX Glitter Goals Cream Glitter Quad. And I used to not like cream glitters, especially like the Wet n Wild ones that are like in those tiny kind of pans that are very similar to the Jordana ones, but the pans are a little bit smaller. I just felt like they had like Vaseline and then maybe some hints of glitter, and then that's what they called a cream glitter. But these are like actual cream pressed glitters. They're beautiful. And I've hit pan on 3 out of the 4 shades in this glitter quad. These glitters are fairly easy to hit pan on because they are like a cream liquid type of product, so you can move around pretty easily in the pan, but they're really beautiful. I haven't gotten a ton of use out of this like black shade right here, but I want to use it more, maybe do like a very cool smoky eye with it. And then here are the glitters swatched out. I love them so much. They're very easy to use. They're very, very glittery, and they don't crease on me. I'm tempted to get the bigger quad they have of these. These are nice glitters. Like, I like them a little bit more than the Stila ones, which is pretty surprising. And they're drugstore too, which is awesome, and you get 4 different shades in here, and I think this was $10, but for glitter, like nice glitters, I think that's a good deal. So that is it for my products I've hit pan on video, and these were all eyeshadows, and I guess glitter too. Hopefully I'll hit pan on some face products soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out the giveaway on my beauty Instagrams if you want to win some fun products. All of my Instagrams linked down below, and the giveaway will be going until August 29th. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I also have a horse channel if you want to check it out. It is called CNK Equestrian. I do horsey videos on there. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.